we've just had a few tears actually at bedside. I got the call from the nurse about Laura, that she's been in and out of the. She's just come out of the procedure a lot earlier than we sort of anticipated. Though what happens is she goes in, has the procedure, and then the doctor inside in there gives her a little card and has the number on it. And to date, it's been single digits, nothing extraordinary at all. And it's just become the norm for us. It's become quite, it's just normal. And I looked over and saw the card just then, so Laura's there. She's feeling a lot of pain, actually. I think the doctor sort of went really looking this time. So, and there's 11 eggs. So that, whilst that's amazing, and for us that is fabulous. That would be fantastic if they all went, but we know through past that some of them will be immature and some of them may be abnormal, and basically some of them are not up to being frozen. So we've got to wait for that call now. But I tell you what, now, like, to see those two little ones lined up together, she saw the shock in my face, and she'd obviously been crying a little bit too. So we shed a few tears together, and so that's exciting. We've got to wait for a call now, and that'll be from the embryologist. They'll look at them under the microscope, and we just got to wait for that call, and I guess fingers crossed we're over that milestone that we sort of set at the beginning, which was 20. We thought we'd get 20 after the first round, but we're 8 in now. So we may have found the magic touch with regards to the medication and the timing, and there's so many moving parts. So fingers crossed, we're excited.
She's reading my wristband and she goes, "What's that number? I can't." And I'm like, she's like, "I can't see it. What does it say?" And I'm like, "Are you about to operate on me? You can't read that." And they were like, "Oh, don't worry, it comes up really big on the screen." I was like literally in the operating room. The other thing was, before I went in, the nurse came up and she said, "Wait till you see Lynn in her pink outfit." And I said, "I made her the hat." And she's like, "No way." And she's like, "Did you get them embroidered? Like professionally embroidered?" I'm like, "No, I did it by hand." If you rock the bed again, you're eating my sandwiches. This is how he helps. He eats my sandwiches and rocks the bed.
So supportive.
You are, though. It's the little things. Oh, that thing tasted gross.
That means so much.
Yeah, as long as you're there for the big things, you can eat my sandwiches.
So, big game today from the little lady. Oh yeah, she'll be going home. She's in a bit of pain after that. Yeah. So we ended up with 11 eggs, and we subbed 2 out, and we ended up 9 have made it to the freezer. Subbed them out.
2 weren't mature.
2, okay.
That's pretty good though. I was hoping for maybe 50% that we got.
Yeah. So 11, 2 were immature, and 9 have made it to the freezer. So that makes a huge difference to our numbers.
Yeah, it's really weird. I actually feel like, even though I'm still recovering and whatever, I actually feel lighter.
It's a bit of disbelief from my point of view. I'm like,
I feel like, because we were trying to hit 20.
Yeah, for so long.
And this morning we were 16, and this afternoon we're 25. And I actually feel like a weight's been lifted off, because part of me was scared we wouldn't even get to 20. And I really wanted more than that, because I just wanted to really give us a good shot. And it was so frustrating to me that I couldn't make more than that. And I knew, actually, the weird bit was, I knew my body could do it. It just felt like we never quite got the medications right. And So now it just feels like, oh, not only did we have a successful day today, we got over 20, but we also have figured out a good rock the bench again, and I will cut you.
Oh.
We've also figured out a good medication plan.
Yeah.
So we still, because your surgery, the date is locked in, we still have a few months anyway, so we may as well do a couple more retrievals. But we've got to...
Well, that's up to you then.
That is up to me. I'm really high right now. But I reckon I can do it. Yeah.
I'll film you again tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And we'll ask that same question again.
Stop rocking me.
Stop rocking the bench.
Yeah.
As you can see, she looks really comfortable right now.
The doctor had a good root around in there. I think that's the thing, the more experienced the doctor, the more they get in there.
But the more you pay for it afterwards.
Yeah, but if the result's good, who cares, right? Yeah.
And that is 2.25 times better than our last result going to the freezer.
Last result?
No, the last best result.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4. But literally last cycle we got 1. Right. So.
9
It's
times
so
better.
weird. You get so hung up on the numbers or whatever, but.
Well, I'm glad that's out of the equation now for you.
Yeah.
Because 20 was such a thing.
And now, they always say you need quality more than quantity anyway. It's so weird. It's almost like it becomes separated from the idea of actually having a baby. All I'm trying to do now is just have eggs, which is not the end goal, right? I have 2 egg cartons full.
Yeah.
And 1 extra in a.
It's out of baby dozen. No, it doesn't.
Anyway, thanks.
I'm glad you feel lighter.
Yeah. Well, I'm literally lighter.
I'm lighter.
They took my things. Thanks for your help.
Nice work.
Thanks for your help today. I was pretty brave.
Yes. Your pain threshold really shone through.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
I only cried once. Twice. I cried 2 times. But not from pain. Because I was happy. You cried.
And that's okay.
Yeah. I feel like that bit in Game of Thrones where she comes out in the fire with the eggs and she's like, I got eggs. That's me today. I'm like, I got eggs. 9 of them.
She would have had to carry 9 of them out.
Lucky this one.
Anyway.
You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but the fact is, whatever outcome you get to, you will get to an outcome. It sounds
That's
obvious.
definite.
It sounds obvious to say,
outcome.
but at some point, you're going to have an outcome, whether it's that you choose to remain childless, whether it's that you do embryo adoption or surrogacy,
Or fostering,
or you just choose not to have children, or you have your own children, or you have one of your children and not the other, or vice
So there will be
versa.
an outcome.
And I think that's the first time today that I felt like, oh, I can see that this is going to end one day.
Somewhere.
Oh, and today and you have to celebrate the little wins, because today we just had a little win, but it just puts the whole thing into perspective a little bit better. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Sweet rain and honest truth is what I get from you. No matter how hard I get the blues, you keep me steady.